An icon in comedy in one of his final performances. In The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, the biggest jerk in the city is told by his doctor he only has an hour and a half to live. This sets up a solidly funny and at times serious film starring a legend in the industry. Henry Altman is mad at the world, taking his anger out on anyone who gets in his way. Dr. Gill is at her breaking point. She cannot take much more. She fills in for Henry's doctor and has to tell him that he has a brain aneurysm, but he is such an obnoxious jerk that she snaps and lies to him, telling him he has 90 minutes left to live. He sets off to make amends for all the wrong that he has done, but his personality and his anger keep getting in the way. The doctor takes off after him not only to save her own career, but she has to get Henry to a specialist. If he gets too angry too often, well, he's going to make her lie become the truth. I'm a big Robin Williams fan from all the way back to Mork and Mindy, so I needed to give this one a shot. This is a dark comedy that does get more serious as the film goes on, but it remained consistently humorous. Williams once again shows that lightning wit, that talent for over-exaggeration, but the character here is a bit more tame than those that made him famous. While it's not one of his best performances, he still got me to laugh. What the doctor tells Henry, that he's dying and only has a little bit of time left to live, really summed up the feel of this movie for me. Now, his diagnosis is true, and that leads to some heavy drama. We have a father trying to connect with his estranged son, and a husband trying to remind his wife why they fell in love in the first place, but he's treated them like crap for years. But it's how long Henry has left that's the lie, and that sets up some situational and slapstick comedy. We get to see him scrambling around trying to put his affairs in order, but his temper is still the real problem. For me, this was a good dramatic comedy that's exaggerated at times and then understated. Mila Kunis is the big surprise in this movie. Now, I knew she had dramatic talent before I started watching, but I really got to see some dramatic ability from her in this film. And when she was paired with Robin Williams on screen, they were a great team, and I really wanted to see another movie starring just them. The cast is filled with some surprising cameos and top-notch actors, including Peter Dinklage and Melissa Leo. Now, they add some serious, powerful, emotional weight to a lot of scenes, but we also get to see each of them freak out on screen. Unfortunately, The Angriest Man in Brooklyn wasn't the great film I was hoping for, but it's still funny, and it has moments of being touching. It's a great one to watch when a film's delivery doesn't need to be at its best to entertain you. One man's attempt to make up for his life in the same amount of time it takes to watch this movie is certainly worth watching.